If you love a bargain like me, then make sure you look in the description of this video where you'll find a link to Instant Gaming. As you can see on screen, you can get it for an absolute bargain right there. Both editions, seriously good money. I bought this game from there, honestly, more than happy with it. And as you can see, there's other games, plenty of, which may be to your liking, to help save you more money as well. Remember, the link is in the description. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody, to another MoisTea gaming video where we're steaming along at full speed down this hill, carrying beer, speeding past another train, and absolutely killing it. Yes, this is a marvellous rail network that we have recently adjusted. We're slamming on the brakes for whatever particular reason. Oh yes, that's right, because this little area I'm starting to call Spaghetti Junction. It's not too bad, but it does take a little bit of doing and traffic does get clogged here. Welcome back, by the way, if you have returned from the previous episode. That will be glorious if you keep watching through and watching the progress. Let me know your thoughts and everything else. There's also a Discord, that will be glorious. Wow, that is a lot of beer. Where's all that going? Beer for Boston. Nice. It's got to go all the way up there. Down there. Radio. But yeah, no, that's good. Last episode we had a massive rejig. All these lines were integrated and reorganized. This line is now passengers for an express. This line is now for freight and everything else that joins to it, which is the Clark train station for the fruit, the sugar plantation, and then we also have the New York City Triangle route going from New York to Albany and then New York to Boston. Well, that's definitely an interesting route, all interconnected and everything else, and everything is flowing quite nicely. The next step for our missions, oh, we've got this as well, a potential connection bonus for that. Do we bother? That is the question. We would have to have another warehouse, and it may interfere with this farmstead as well. We'd essentially be connecting this up for free, so it might be worth it. We'd get a free train station out of it. At some point we will be implementing this sugar into, say, going up this way into Bangor, Quebec City and Montreal perhaps. We'll have to see. We've got this one down here which can do all of these. May even end up having the EMA station doing all of this lot over here and everything else, while the other one does all of this, including Boston. So I do think it's a wise investment. Looking at the tasks that we have at hand now, we do need to get an express status on a rail line between Albany and Buffalo. We did set up the rail line mostly just previously. We just need to sort it out and finish it. So let's get that done first, because that'll take a little bit of time. We are definitely going to need a supply station. We can stick that down here so it's out of the way. We are going to need maintenance depots, but we have got them built already. Also going to need to distinguish the direction of travel. Because we live in England and are mostly civilized, we go drive on the left. Everybody else is incorrect. And with that connecting to there, now I just need to edit the train line. Now we've already done a massive edit, so it's still actually recovering. So we're going to have to mess with it once again. It would be good if you could just... Oh, you can! Oh, that is rather fantastic. Right, so we need to add in Buffalo. Can't be reached. Yeah, I know it can't be reached. Oh, I'm going to have to delete half of these. Right. Get rid of that, and keep Syracuse on. Eh? Can't be reached from Syracuse. Are you mad? Why not? Let's try and follow this down. A nice stretch of track. Don't quite know why we can't get that. Are you sure you want to exit this mode? Yes. That didn't save that stupid change, did it? No, it didn't. Woo! That was a close one. Why can't we get to there? I did the direction of travel, didn't I? Oh, unless... Oh, I didn't put the doodahs in, did I? Let's stick one of them in. And we're going to need another one on this side of the track as well. That should fix things. Let's try that again. Go for the express train. Yeah, now we can add it. Rightio. So let's add Buffalo. We want that after Syracuse. And then we want another Syracuse. And we want that after Buffalo again. So that's good. You don't need to delete everything to get that implemented. So this now goes from Bangor, Portland, Boston. A waypoint on there so it distinguishes the express track that I've created. Goes to Albany, Syracuse, and then Buffalo. And then back to Syracuse, over to Albany. The waypoint to distinguish to go back onto that expressway. Then to Boston, and then to Portland and Bangor. That is perfect. Might need more trains though, not going to lie. That'll be an average around 6 days. We'll go for that and see what happens. They're not all full. So we'll just have to see. Now we also need to do the freight. Now this isn't part of the doodah, but we do need to start shipping some things down there as well. So we need to edit this line as well. We need to add Buffalo. Stick that in after Syracuse. And then we need to stick Syracuse in again. And stick that after Buffalo. And everything should be good. Now in Buffalo, we've got... Each one of these towns does beer, and it's ridiculous. Buffalo, no, we're not doing beer. And in Syracuse, we're also not doing beer. We don't own them businesses, so we're not going to do it. So they're just going to starve and stagnate. So that should be correct. Yes? Let's try that. See what happens. We have a breakdown on that line as well. It's going to cause absolute havoc. How busy are these lines? So we have the New York Triangle as well, which has 4 trains on it, which are all absolutely rammed. So it might be worth having a couple more on there. We'll go for 6 and see what happens. Are we paused or going? Yeah, I think we're going. Oh, it's because we're on the track menu thing. That should now sort itself out. This breakdown is going to be a nightmare, which is not great. And now we've got these freight lines set up, we can actually consider going over and grabbing these 2 trains as quickly as possible. The DeWent, which is good for freight, the tractive power on that thing is much superior over the John Bull. A little bit slower, but it will go up the hills. I mean, how often does a freight train go full speed? Not very often. Well, that will be marvellous. The maintenance requirements are also lower, so it should be more reliable, I think. Oh, it just uses less things, so it's cheaper to move those goods around, which is good. Now the express one, the Firefly, that's quite speedy, 33. That's over, 50% quicker. Tractive power is reduced, but it won't be pulling anything heavy, so it should just go flying down the road, which would be rather glorious. Hopefully that breakdown gets cleared up pretty quickly. Got multiple trains waiting to be deployed. These will be the additionals waiting to get there.
The Erie Canal wasn't finished until 1825.
What?
I'm almost a little sorry that it is to become obsolete so soon.
Alright, the canal. Oh yeah, that was only finished 5 years ago. We're sticking trains on it. Now that ain't going to be very good for whoever built that. What a waste of money. That has caused a few minor problems, but we are up and running again. We have a traffic jam, but we're not doing too bad. Let's have a look at this train steaming in much faster now. This ain't bad at all. I like the look of this as well because we've got the 4 different tracks. We are stopping because I think there's another train wanting to come through. But it does look really nice. This one's slowing down as well. Spaghetti Junction, really. It's a little bit rammed. All 4 lines are being used. See, they're all being serviced, which is a nuisance. What I could technically do is reduce the maintenance requirements for when people do come here. That's a good idea, actually. I might just do that. Problem with that, though, is that so to reduce the maintenance service times and congestion in Boston, I'm going to have to build a maintenance station in Clark train station, Iman station, and in Moline station. That should reduce it, because we can reduce the requirements for maintenance in the Boston one, and then when they get back to Clark station, they should be dandy to have a go at being serviced. So that works well. We'll do just that. So let's go for a construct extension. Let's go for a maintenance depot there. We'll go for the same in Imol station, or whatever that's called. Yes, this is a rather expensive solution, but it is a solution. And one that doesn't actually take up much space or stupid planning. Reduce the limit on that to 60%. That way they will have a lower priority in Boston for servicing, which should shufty them in and out of there a lot quicker, saving us money and time. As you can see, they're all sat in there servicing. Well, that's being loaded, but that one's being serviced all the time. It takes so much time just to keep them servicing in there, so we'll keep that out of the way. Now then, trains are heading down here now. Oh wow, that's fully loaded. We've got a few people coming from that direction as well. Oh, we got the express thing. Right, so the next one now is to deliver 8 loads of corn to Boston. Now then, we can deliver, we can have... questions. Just trying to decide whether to have the corn go to Buffalo, or do we have the corn going to Syracuse? I'm thinking Syracuse might be the better answer, because at Buffalo we're going to have, well, that eventually this is going to be Spaghetti Junction, just like it is at Boston, because this is going to be the connection which leads to Toronto and London, and down to Pittsburgh and Parksburg and so on. I'm going to have these go to Syracuse. That must be the better answer. Now the train station, we can grab both of these things with. Want it on the fairly flat, so we don't want the station right up here. As funny as that will be, because they'll come tumbling down that hill at 1,000,000 miles an hour, we do want this to be... I don't want to build another bridge neither, so we need it connecting. Maybe over here, we need to make sure both of them are on that. Like so. Get rid of those track lines now. And get this connected up. Now this is only going to be the normal Bob Standard road. But that seems to work marvellously. I don't want a big bridge down the middle of it though, that is not going to be happening. Reduce that slightly, there we go, much better. The max is maxed, which is fabulous. Get that built. Then we need another one. Oh yeah, I thought I goofed it up then. We need another one to come down here. Speed is maximum on that as well, and it will slide in there. Sounds superb. We're going to get a supply tower. Stick it right down here. Fabulous. That's a thought actually. I'm going to double check all the supply towers. Got them all out of the way, which we do appear to have, so that is wonderful. Even down here, I did, there it is. So yes, that should work. We need to do the directional things, like so. And now we're gonna need a warehouse in Syracuse. Warehouse, there we go. Bit of money, yep, but it's all worth it. In said warehouse, we are going to want to store wheat and corn. Corn, where are you? There. Oh, grain, whatever you want to call it. That will be wonderful. Get rid of all this. Now we want to think about buying these while they're going to be super cheap. They are going to get utilised though, so that's good. Especially this corn one. There we go. Love the jubbly. Right, we now have them. The wheat one is going to get hammered. We make beer in Albany at a really consistent rate. That is being hammered. What's this like currently? Oh, we make loads there. Right, so there's been a blip, and I think the blip is because nothing has been shipped properly for a little while. But trains everywhere thinking about trying to get in here. We may need to upgrade this a little bit more properly. I am feeling that there's a few too many delays. Don't make me make this into an 8. As nice as that would be, that is also very expensive. Oh, but they're just getting delayed more and more though, aren't they? Can't be having that. It might clear up. We'll just see. So let's get this on the go. Oh, way up. Auction. Coal mine near Big Lick. There. Down there? No, I don't have anything down there. I'm not going to get it. We are now the stock market favourite, though. That's good. These haven't really done anything for a long time now. I think it's just a basic one. We do need to get... Oh, we need a maintenance depot here as well. That is for sure. Get that sorted. Maintenance blap. There we go. You can deliver lots of goodies over to Syracuse. I'll have one train doing it. I'll have the jumble. One train. Have it on automatic. Loading. Yeah, automatic. We want it so it's... There you go. Minimum 8. There we go. Fabulous. Off you go. And we own all of that. I'm not going to bother with these beer sections because a bit pointless. What I do want is potentially to shufty it all around a little bit easier. What do we have up at Bangor? You're not getting grain. You're not getting beer yet either. Let's have a look at the warehouse in Boston. Because that beer all the way down from Albany could do with getting all the way up to Bangor. Warehouse. There's just not enough in it. Do we need more beer then? It would appear so, because that is at full production and it's just being hammered. We did upgrade that. We might as well upgrade this. Very centralized, so we'll go for it. Beer. Resize. Bang. Oh, that's a lot of money. What's this? Detonator. Stupid amounts of money though. Increases the reliability. I'm not going to pay that for that. Now you can spend all your money on that. Thank you, pal. Now we've got a choice. We either upgrade this business Or we get one of the others involved, like Syracuse. It probably would spread out the load. What do you mean transporting things further? Let's have a look at the beer. How much is that? See, that is considerably cheaper. They only make 1.6 though. See, these are the choices you've got to make. Suppose if we've got it, we can then actually profit from it. No, we'll this wheat, what else does it get used for? Bar from just shifting it around. All that wheat really should be coming in here. It is being shifted around. Don't think it's being shifted quick enough. If we have a look in here, oh, there is quite a lot of it. Where's the warehouse gone? Albany warehouse. Look, it's empty. We're going to need more. And it's only going to need more. We'll upgrade this. We'll upgrade the one that we've got. Turn it into a level 3. That's going to start getting busy soon. Now, this is, again, turning into a little bit like Spaghetti Junction. All being serviced again, which isn't ideal, so I might do the same trick where we reduce the servicing thing here to 60%, which is normal. It already looks clearer at Boston, so that may have been significant. See if it works at Albany. Now, let's have a look at the freight. This is the stupidly long line. All of them, they're not really moving anything around. Why is that? A little bit frightening. They should be delivering loads of cargo. Maybe they're just eating it. So here, in the warehouse, because they all have grown, so the demand will be bigger. The warehouse, there's a bit of wood, but that's it, and that's going to get shipped around. I think we just need more production, more moved. For example, up in Bangor, they've only got limited supply, and that's just been sorted. I think we need more trains delivering these things. I mean, the meat is all being eaten up. And in Bangor, we've got some... Oh, go away. Yeah, we're going to need more trains delivering this stuff. Here, for example, there's no wheat here. And that's right on it, you know? Nothing in the warehouse, and that needs to go everywhere. To Boston. And there's barely any there. Bangor, there's definitely none there. So having this wheat coming to Syracuse might be a very good thing. If I get a warehouse here, it should... See, that's the problem. It's just moving it again. So it is, there's so many things you're going to think about in this. We can at least attempt to upgrade this. There's only going to be one train at a time coming into this section. We could just do it as a double and really start ramping up and get another train moving this wheat in. Because again, we're running out all the time. I think that is where we're struggling. We're losing out on fulfillment. Meat is always gone. There's just not enough. The wood, for example, is all being sucked away. Yeah, that's got loads of wheat, so that's pretty good. But there's no sugar. So what's the sugar like in Boston? Because this is where it all goes. There's quite a bit. There's nothing in the warehouse, hardly. So this is the problem. We need more goods shipped from these locations. The only thing for it now, we need more trains. We're going to have to upgrade this. This is going to put more strain on the rail network. Hopefully the thing with Boston and Albany will clear up. It does definitely look like it's more clear and free flowing. But we do need wheat in Boston though. I could just get a train to go do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. It's going to be part of the mission. So if we get a train from there all the way over to Boston, just for the mission, that would be glorious. We could just turn everything else off on this, just to get that wheat down there, or grain. Like so. Don't care about anything else other than that. Minimum 8 go. One train, one of them. We're having some of that. That'll sort that out. That'll be that mission done. And it will gradually filter all the way through this area. While that is happening, we can definitely think about increasing the rate at which we have more freight coming in. Do I really want to boost this up to 8? Oh, we should be okay. Fruits thing, how's that coming on? There's nothing there. In the warehouse. So there's nothing here. There's no sugar here. There should be. There's no grain here when there should be. Sort the sugar one out for a start. Then we all make more money off it anyway, so we may as well. Let's delete a bit of this. Oh, it's already paused, so that's good. Don't want to delete all of this. We just want to something like that. That should be a parallel track. Then we go to there like so, but for some reason it doesn't want to do that. No, it don't like it. We'll get rid of a bit more of that. Then see how we get on. We'll remove the current planage. And now it likes it. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And then we can give that a bit of a do. A lot of those trains just got shuffled. I know they're all good. And then we've got the train which is supposed to be using this. Where's that gone? Iman. Problem with route. Well, we have just fiddled with it. Iman. Why, what's wrong with that? Oh, it's had a funny do down here again. Hate it when it does this. See if that will connect to that properly. Iman. You happy now? No. Gonna have to delete some more of this. It's got piddly amounts of track here. We'll get rid of that. Try again. Where have you gone? Iman. Come on, Iman, train. Iman. Go to Boston. Why can't you go to Boston? Ugh. Honestly. Maybe it's this sticking out bit there. That could be it. I don't see anything wrong with that route at all. Oh, I know what it'll be. I always forget to put these in. One of these, I didn't stick a doodah in it. There we go. Now it's going to be happy. Iman. You are happy again. Lovely jubbly. Off you go. Let's stick 2 trains on it. Give that a go. And we're going to do the same with this one as well. Read quarterly report. Excellent. Everything has changed. Right, so what happened around this area, that is when we really shuftied everything around. And as you can see, passengers, the money has gone through the roof. Freight's gone up slightly and everything else. But passengers and mail really has gone through the roof, and that is just from having this sorted out Boston to Albany Express line. Absolutely worth it, 100%. This is going to get extended as it gets busier and busier because we have a breakdown here, for example, and it's going to absolutely destroy everything. Oh, it's carrying whiskey and things. Give me a bit of that. The New York City one is fully fleshed out. Could potentially stick a couple more trains on this one as well. But what do we like on this line? See, that is full of people. Oh, that's the express. Oh, that is really quite full. That's just for the trains. We could stick a couple more express trains on. Go for another 2. An extra 20%. That's significant. We'll go for this one. What are you? Oh, you're the triangle, so you're just the happy for the time being. Then we have the freight. You're not carrying anything. You've got beer. You've got a lot of planks. Beer and planks. No wheat. Why aren't we carrying any wheat? Because there's not enough trains, perhaps? Or there's just not enough here? We do need to get hold of this business as well, because that is a huge moneymaker right now. And we've also got to potentially connect this up as well. Might be a good idea just to stick some sugar up in Bangor, then it can actually deliver some that way. We might even grab this after all. We'll do that. Like so. Just returned back to the game, and honestly I think I have accidentally left it running, because now we have this. Albany reaches 90,000 citizens and the date's all wrong, and I don't remember getting a message saying that we've done all of those nice juicy things. So yeah, okay. We also have quite a lot of money in the bank. Hopefully we've not wasted too much time. Oh, we've got loads, look. Connect 3 rural businesses producing grain to your rail network. We have 2, we need 3. Transport 960 people to Syracuse. We've already nearly done that. And we need to construct an university in Albany. Nice. Okie dokie. So what did we actually miss? So that's already at full whack. Everything should have actually cleared up, to be completely honest. There's no major traffic jams, which is good. That means our improvements are working beautifully. There's still no meat here. Oh, that might need boosting up some. Wow, we made a lot of money on that. It's still taken a few years to get our money back, but we're going to have to boost this further because there's not enough meat anywhere. Still need more things up in Bangor. It does have more things than normal, but it still needs corn and it still needs grain. We do have a corn up here, but this should be working, but it isn't. We're mostly moving this stuff down rather than this stuff. We've got loads of it in here. At least we should do. We go to the warehouse. Oh, it's all being shifted and moved. Right, okay. Albany can now also do something juicy. What about this wooden plank business? Can we get that yet? That's actually quite doing something, isn't it? So if we have a look down here, they want quite a lot of that, actually. Let's have a look in Boston. Do they want planks now as well? They do. I might as well purchase this plank business. Don't know if we're going to bother with this wood. We might do. It would reduce the amount of wood that needs to be transported to Albany from all the way over here. Whether we actually make any money doing that or not, though, is going to be questionable. We do need another train on this bit though, so we were in the middle of doing that, weren't we? So we'll sort that out. But already we need more tracks so we can get rid of a bit of this. We can actually, because really I've done that on the wrong side. This wants to be connected to the other one. Oh no, we're alright. Get rid of that. Bung one of them in. Put that down there. Oh yeah, I was right. No, I have done that wrong. Try that again. Demolish this from around here. See you later. And we need this to go up here with it. Like so. And we drive on the left. So this is going to go all the way over here to that one. Not got maximum speed in that, so we'll try and spread it out a bit. That looks much better. Get that sorted. Do the same with that one. Get a station switcheroo on it. Somewhere. Why can't I do one of these? Hey? I think this is in the way, so I need to get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that, and then we can bung. Oh, no, we don't want another station. Put another one of them in there. There we go. Now it's happy. Then we need a. Wish I was quicker at finding these buttons. A supply tower. There we go. That should now be happy. We can stick another train on it. Get rid of that for a moment. Oh, there's no trains currently on it because there we go. Right. Oh, wrong button. All that works correctly. We could have another train in there. Without direction. Where? Don't tell me it's done that again. That should be fine. Right? Surely. We should be good. We'll let it do its thing. Over here with the wheat, I need to do the same thing. So we get another switcheroo doodah on the go down here. Like that. So then that's going to be happy. This rail network needs to be adjusted. Let's get rid of that one. And then this can come onto this piece here. And that should be happy. Lovely jubbly. Get the directions right. There we go. Now we need another train on this. Currently unloading. Rail line, bung another one in. Yes, please. Excellent, excellent. Over here, we're probably going to want to do the same thing. We only have one train on that as well, so we're going to... Because the wheat isn't being utilised, they're all going for the grain. Wow, they really are going for the grain. I'm going to have to upgrade that one. Like that. Really get this ramped up. Oh, hey, oh. What's this train doing down here? What is that? Syracuse? There's only one train on it. Oh, what's this train? Oh, that is the thing that we need. Right, we can get rid of that. Delete rail line, yeah. We got that just for the mission, didn't we? Regardless, we're going to have to get rid of a little bit of this. That wants to go that way. We'll get another rail line sector here. Something like that. And then destroy this And that, and work our way over. Yes, the train will be readjusted, but it is what it is for the time being. That sorts that out. Ta-da! Beautiful. Rightio. Excellent. We do have a supply tower here, don't we? Yeah, there we go. So that works. Now we need train to have 2 of them. Excellent. Right, so that gets lots of bits to Syracuse and so on. But yeah, so that's... yeah, we're definitely cheating them on that. I do want this plank business. Might as well just grab it, because everything's going to go through the roof in terms of usage of it. And I pay a small amount compared to everybody else, because we do backhanders. Still got a thing to get a connection in for here. I might just do that, you know, and we need a connection for here as well. Now for this, the wood, I want to get into the plank thing. Oh, I need that business as well, really. We'll just get it for what it is. There we go. Perfect. Now that, we're going to shufty our... we need to get a wood in Albany, and we need to get the cloth over in New York City. So what is going to be the best way to do this? It may well be if we stick the train station on a funny angle, like... oh, it needs to be in there. Something like that. It may get both of them. I'm thinking of connecting the wood so it goes around here, joins onto this, leaving this bit a little bit freer, and then also the wool to come across here and join there. That's the current thinking. So if we go something like that, it may just work. It is going to be a bit naff though, going the other way. We're just going to have to do it and see what happens. So we can get that maintenance depot sorted immediately, because we're going to need it. We're going to want 2 rail lines. That is for sure. So we'll just get another one of them in. We need to start thinking about getting this over here. So we're going to have 2 rail lines. So this is going to want to be around here, or something like that. We're going to have to get rid of that supply depot actually, and move it around while we get this somehow attached to this without being stupidly expensive, because that is the mission here. All that is instant tunnel into the mountain. Which ain't great. There's nothing we can do about that. We're going to have a tunnel in there no matter what we do. I might just do it, because it is what it is at this point. Oh, this is expensive. I really don't want to do that. I'm going to have to do it. Thankfully, the second tunnel isn't half as expensive. That's just cost me $500,000 almost. So we're going to have to build a bridge on this side too. And then we want this to swing around something like that. Now then, this is going to be going downhill. I don't necessarily want this to be flat. Oh wow, I didn't even realise that. Look at this! That's extreme. There's going to be nothing coming up here, so I can really whack this down. See what's up with that. Too steep. Ooh. Again, too steep. Well, that'll have to do. We'll wriggle this around a little bit. So we can get something a little bit nicer. I mean, that'll do, right? Oh, so expensive. Maybe that was a bad idea. Looks pretty, though. And then you want to go on there. Oh, man. That is so expensive. Oh, not nice. Right, have we got a maintenance depot in there? Yes, we do. I did that. And then we need some supply towers. We can stick one. And here, we're going to need a replacement for this bit, so we'll stick one there. Then we're going to want one around here as well, so I'll bung one there also. Oh no, I did not just do that, I did. Get rid of that, please. Thankfully that didn't cost me too much. Get rid of that delete button before I click something else. We need to do the directions for this. Like so. There we go. Looks quite cool though. And we need the switcheroos. There we go. And oh, we're gonna have to have it here. Okay, at least it lets me. Right. Now we're gonna need a tray line for this. One from. Oh, why is the cloth in there now? Why do we have a cloth business in Albany? Oh, well, I'm clicking things. Get rid of that. Oh, no, we don't. He just wants it. Right, okay. That really confused me then. So we can get the cloth, well, the wool from here to New York with the minimum doodah. Or do we do the minimum doodah? Because if we were to do that, we may end up with the train stuck there for 3 days, and we don't really want that. So we'll stick that there. Prioritise the wool going to it. Stick a locomotive in, which is going to be the John Bull, and we'll have. I'll get rid of that. 1 train. 2. We'll go for 2 and see what happens. And we can go for another one from there to there. Prioritising the wood. One of them. 2 trains. Off you go. Alrighty. And that will give us that connection bonus. And while we're at it, we may as well grab this one. This is going to help with the sugar. With the wood, what we can do is actually store it here in the warehouse, which will help run it around everywhere. Albany beer, where's the warehouse gone? Warehouse. Get the wood in. Everybody needs wood. Not everybody needs wool, but here, you see, that's the thing. You don't need wool everywhere. You only need it where it's being needed for production. For example, in Boston, we don't need it. Don't need that. So, that should be working correctly. And then down here, in Syracuse, did I stick a warehouse here? I did. That is going to be doing that as well. Right, we should be good. I think that is everything for the time being. Let's have a look at our trains. Triangle has given us a load of cash. The Expressway has given us a load of cash. And they're all pretty full, so I may stick a couple more trains on there. What about the Triangle? All extremely full. More trains on there. What about the freight trains? They're all mostly Oh, it's being serviced, resupplied, serviced. Buffalo, buffalo. Down here, there's not much down here. Really, it's just be a case of shifting things to it. But it is, see, it's not getting all the stock. We need meat, we need wood down here. Wood should get sorted. But we do need meat down there. It might be a good idea to actually get some meat stored in Syracuse. Then we've got more things coming down here. Because that could do with upgrading. Or I could purchase this and get meat from here as well. Because that is actually... See, it's right at the bottom. Have we just bought a load? Hard to say. Oh, they're having problems with production, right? Yes, there's so many things you're going to think about. Radio, I'm going to leave this here. Oh yeah, we did. Really did get some points. Yeah, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts. Join us on the Discord as well. I do want to see you there. Let me know what you think I could do a little bit differently or whatever. Or if there's anything that I've missed. I am quite forgetful and I do forget things. Especially doing stupid little things. I do forget little bits and make mistakes. I am far from perfect. But let me know in the comments your thoughts. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. See you later. Bye bye.